hopefully last week the recording for whatever reason did not capture anyone but my own sound properly. Don't even know why, just everyone was super quiet in it.
Okay.
Luckily, nothing important happened last week, and I should have fixed it for this week. Either way, Andrelic, this is only needed for really you, but last week the group could not enter the room they are currently in, and decided to do a bit of exploring. They found 4 shadows just slightly northwest in this area, 2 of which the new character, Abraxas, which appeared at the beginning, took control of, and the other 2 you guys just murdered. You did a bit of exploring around. I don't believe anything else really of note happened other than that, just besides exploring. Do you guys remember anything happening last week?
No, just exploration.
Yeah, you did find the key to open the room, though.
Yeah. I think we found a few keys, didn't we?
Let's open it.
Oh, yeah. You found the key to the room. You opened it. The words of warning are still on the door when it slid back and slid to the side. You have no way of knowing how to close it. Unless maybe you insert the key back in. That might work. You guys...
Oh, and I think I grabbed the artifact and something is about to happen.
Yes.
That's when...
Let's see. Natai failed his will save. Ryan, you failed your reflex save. Andrelic, I did a fortitude save for you. You succeeded on that. Abraxas, you did not do me a will save.
A will save?
Yeah, I need a will save from you.
23?
That saves. Did you make a will save last week? Because it's not on the message chat.
I thought so. I don't know.
All right, we're just gonna go with this one. So
I remember making a fortitude save, but I don't think I did a will save.
All right then. Nata, you just collapse onto the ground like a string puppeteer. I mean, the strings to a puppet were just cut.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah, so you're unconscious as far as anybody can tell. Amon just blasts right into Abraxas, taking... This is why I did the macros. 2 damage. Same with Abraxas, both of you take 2 damage.
Okay.
And for Andrelic, you actually saved your fortitude save saved you, so you only take 2 damage. But as it does, you can see your blood just like small whiffs of your blood just pop out of your body like they were just pulled by magic and flow straight to the orb. But then the orb, as it's pulsing in its pedestal, the pedestal around that were holding it up in the air was just collapsed to the ground, disintegrating as it does. And in its place, a spectral warrior appears, just forming out of midair. And you can make knowledge checks if you want, but this guy seems to be like fully decked out in armor and seems pretty powerful with glowing red eyes. Who are you?
28 knowledge religion.
You have no idea what this thing is, and neither does Andrelic. You do know it's a spiritual entity given its how it appeared and everything, and it's probably most likely undead, but you can't tell much because, well, you don't have much information to go on.
Okay.
There's nothing like this you've ever encountered, although shadows are generally the closest things you probably would have, probably the closest things you have to it.
Okay.
But yeah. Who are you to wake me from my slumber? A lich, a half-demon, a human, and a ogre with some magical power.
That's not really your concern.
No. I don't... It doesn't matter.
I'm too unconscious to take exception to that.
You are currently unconscious, so you can't respond.
I tried to get up.
You don't see the problem, but... Yeah. But then he speaks again. But dead people, well, a new dead individual and 2 other dead people aren't going to be able to bother me soon. He draws his long sword from his belt and points it directly at Amon. Have at thee. Why did you?
I look.
Yeah, let's do it. Any last minute things because he's basically engaging in combat.
I'm just going to ignore him for a bit and walk to Matai and try to wake him up.
You can't. He is engaged directly in combat, so you have basically like 2-3 seconds.
2-3 seconds?
Yeah, basically one. Yeah, not much to do anything. He's basically just going to thrust his sword directly at you. So, otherwise, it's initiative unless you got anything else you want to try and do. But you
Can I... Is he trying to stab Iman?
He's going to.
Could I just raise up my sight in defense?
Could I attempt to block the attack, or jump in and block the attack with my sword?
Oh, it's initiative.
Alright.
And Abraxas is pulling the lead with the freaking nat 20. Wait, you only have a 1 dexterity?
Yeah, I have +1 dexterity. That was my dumb stat because I'm a cleric.
Right, you're one horrible stat.
Yeah.
Angelic, what is your initiative modifier?
It is 3.
Let me check. No, that's... Oh wait, he got an 11, never mind. Natai, your initiative is negative, so Angelic goes before you. Yeah, that's everyone on the initiative. Alright then, and it's on order. So, Amon rolls for a freaking... a 19 to get his +3, yeah. Amon, you're first. This guy, this spectral entity, is trying to stab you.
Wait, nat 20s don't trump that, or no?
No, not 20s
okay.
and nat 1s don't factor into it, really. Unless there's a tie.
Okay.
Yeah, if there was a tie and you both got it, then a nat 20 would supersede it. Then initiative modifiers would take into account next.
I'm not sure what I can do to avoid it anyway.
Well, it's currently your turn. If you move away, he has to basically charge at you to stab you. But then again,
Like this?
I think moving through their squares initiates attack of opportunity.
Really?
I believe so. Although I have been known to be wrong a lot. Yeah, as long as you're within 5 feet, if you move through his squares, except entering his square, one of those squares. Yeah.
Entering? Yeah. If I, say, move like this?
Yeah. Essentially, if you move within these 5 squares, he will try and stab you. He'll get an attack. But if you were to say, move to here, then to here, then to here, then to here, you could do that safely.
Here.
One, 5, 10,
Here.
20.
Here.
Yeah.
And I tried to wake Mike up. What
He does not respond at all. Other than the slow rise and fall of his breath, that's the only indication he's alive. But he seems to not be stirred by anything you do. I'm going to say that takes your entire turn to try and wake him up.
Seriously?
It's a standard action to wake up someone who's sleeping.
Yeah, you tried and failed. It was a good attempt, though, but you do not know what happened to him. You could try making a check if you want, but that's about all I'm going to allow.
Making a check. What do I roll?
Ah, shit.
I am not wasting my turn. My turn just avoiding him and failing to wake somebody up.
Honestly, I wouldn't know what kind of check you would make. Probably no medicine.
Knowledge check.
Knowledge. Nature, probably.
You got blast. Knowledge what?
Probably knowledge nature.
Nature?
Yeah, you're trying to decide What kind of knowledge checks do you have?
I have religion, arcana.
You can make
That's
either
about
of them. Arcana or religion.
Well, I'll try arcana since
It
it looks like it was a magic blast.
You did. It was a magical blast that affected everyone. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right.
Ow!
You have absolutely no clue. I just remembered.
I'll try again later.
That's right. Also,
That's my turn.
Also, flowing through his form, anyone could see the faint blood that Angelic lost when he took that blow. You can definitely tell this guy's absorbing your power to heal himself.
Shit.
We're all gonna die.
And Abraxas, your move. Oh yeah, the gem is in his chest plate. Center chest plate. Just for reference.
Is the gem solid or is that also incorporeal?
How would it be incorporeal?
You said he was a specter or something.
The being itself, the gem and the armor seeming completely solid, but the form itself, like that's under the armor, seems like it's semi-solid. Like it's
Okay.
half there, half not.
So aim for the gem.
I'm gonna move back to here and do a turn undead or try to command them. So,
Oh yeah, did you look up on rules on that?
yeah, I know what I'm doing. I just roll
Alright.
D20.
That reminds me of something else I gotta ask you. Sometime
Yes.
between sometime you also gotta write up a background for me to look at.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't have anything to draw upon for your character.
All right, so I rolled pretty poorly. I only got an 11. So if he has more than 3 hit die, I can't affect him at all.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so I try that. It wasn't powerful enough. It does nothing.
He casually shakes it off.
And that's my turn.
The Gem Guardian. His current target and the one he doesn't care. Well, actually, he's still a bit torn. He has 2 targets that interest him. The Angelic does not seem to catch his real notice, like he ignores him. Even it goes after Mon. It seems to want. Oh yeah, your shadows. They can't act on your turn.
Okay, they just.
You
Should
never
I
gave them a
kick-
command, so they're not doing anything. So he takes a step
That's
forward.
no, it's a well, I mean, it's in the book. It says it's a standard action to control them.
Yeah,
To give them
just-
orders in combat. So
Just don't forget that.
yeah.
You can't order them. Angelic, take an attack of opportunity. He just walks casually by you.
Alright.
Unfortunately, you only get 1 attack because, well, you're only allowed 1. He cannot be critted, but you do hit him for 6 damage. He just shakes off the blow, not even noticing it, and he goes straight for Abraxas. Does a 20 hit?
Yeah.
8 damage. He just
All right.
slashes you across the chest. How does that make you feel?
Rather annoyed because I tried to affect him, and I've been very successful since I got here. And that's the first time I failed in this dungeon, so I'm very annoyed.
Failed like twice.
Oh yeah.
Way to get in touch with
Once.
your feelings.
Minus 8. You have 20 hit points. You're not doing good. And
18.
18? Why 18?
Because I took 2 before. You said, didn't you?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, please keep your token updated so I can get a general idea.
Yeah, I wrote it in there.
And Angelic, it's your move now.
Alright. Could I attempt to move silently behind him
He
to
seems
get
to
a sneak
take no
attack off?
notice of you. Like he's purposely ignoring you.
But could I get a sneak attack off since he's not really paying attention to me?
No, unfortunately. If you were to try and stealth, you could, but he still has your.
Alright then.
He knows you're there. He's just not going to you have to disappear for him not to get that off. Move silently. I'm going to have to do a listen check to counter that. Oh, that's another thing I wanted to talk about. If you guys want, we can combine listen and spot perception and move silently and just make stealth.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that gives me more ranks to spend then.
Yeah, just do that during your own time.
Okay.
Or, yeah, anytime you can find it, even if it's during game, just make sure it doesn't interrupt.
That's
And
fine. I'll just.
finally it loads. Okay. Move silently, that's going to be listen, or just perception. Yeah, he knows you're still there.
Alright, well, I walk up behind him and attack him with my rapier.
Okay. What the fuck?
Okay.
How do you hit? Oh my god, double nines! Okay, you definitely hit him again. Okay, now he's
Alright,
taking
and then
notice of you because you hit him twice.
Alright, and then after hitting him with the rapier, I'll attack him with my claw.
Oh, that's right, you have...
Oh, yeah.
That does not hit. It just
Not really,
scrapes
not
along
gonna do
his
much,
armor while he shakes it off.
But yeah.
Annoying fly! I
But
was going
that'll
to
be
save you for last, or maybe allow you to flee half-demon. But you have annoyed me. You are next.
The one is flanking.
He was considered flanking. You two are flanking him currently at this time. Natai, you can make me a will save to try and undo the effects.
Okay.
Please be aware, because you're already under the effects, it is a higher DC. Not even close.
No action points to reroll with?
I'm not even sure what action points are.
Okay.
You're lucky! As you try and break free from your prison, which has fastly moving colors all around you, you feel energy suck some of your life force. You take 1 damage.
Okay.
Amon, it's your turn.
Understood. Wait, what is he?
You don't know what's affecting Natai.
No. I mean, what is he?
A spectral,
Undead or what?
he would be technically classified as undead.
Incorporeal.
Once again,
weapon. You need a magic weapon to affect him.
Andrelik doesn't have magic weapons, and he's injured him twice.
Okay. Does it cost an action to do that knowledge roll again?
Depends on the knowledge roll. Depends on the check.
The same arcana to see what the heck is affecting
I would
Natai?
say it'll cost you a move action to do it.
Which means I can't move from where I am?
You could spend a standard action to move then.
Do I have anything that can...
Don't you have those bolts that deal damage to the undead?
What?
Don't you have those 1 bolts you've been using against undead? I forget what they're called. You have like so many of them you can use. You just shoot them at them and you do like holy like positive energy damage to targets. It's your spell.
Hang on a sec.
It's like a level 0 for you.
I gotta recheck again. Yeah, disrupt undead.
That's it. You have that. You can do a standard action to use that, and then move action to check on Natai.
Okay, I'll do another check and then I'll cast that spell.
Okay.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, you rolled incredibly high, which would probably do it for you to understand it. But I do not know how extensive your knowledge is of spirits. I'm going to say you can definitely tell he's alive, but his life force is draining fast. You can tell his spirit is not within his own body. Without it, he'll slowly die. That's about all the information you have. You can more than likely direct it that the entity that's trying to kill you or you're fighting has the soul.
And I think I have a pretty good idea where it is.
Yeah, the guy that's killing you.
A ranged touch attack.
This guy does not have a very good touch, AC.
How do I roll touch attack again?
Just normally do a ranged attack.
Yeah.
The touch attack just means is what it references what AC you're hitting. You're hitting a touch AC, which is always lower than normal AC.
Where's the range? Oh, there it is.
As he's focused on Andrew, like he has no time to dodge as the blast hits his shoulder. Deal damage. You just...
Oh, 1d6.
You hit his AC. That was what you had to hit.
Or holy damage. Radiant damage. Whatever they call it now.
Whatever it is. Abraxas.
You might want to get out of his range.
That would provoke an attack of opportunity.
Just a 5-foot step?
Oh, 5-foot step, never mind.
Yeah.
He doesn't have 10-foot reach.
Yeah. I move back to there, and I cast a spell on myself, and then that is my turn.
What's spell?
Magic weapon.
You're gonna turn what? Your club into a magic weapon?
My scythe. It's only masterwork, and I want it to be magic.
Okay. Gem Guardian's turn.
Going after Andrelic this time?
Andrelic, give me a fortitude save. And Abraxas, give me a will save.
Will?
Yes. He pulses with power, and a bolt of energy, much like the one that was earlier, sprouts out from him.
16?
16 is just enough to save for both.
You did say will save, right?
Yeah, will save.
Okay. Yeah, 16.
Both of you save. However, Andrelic, you still take some damage.
Alright.
You take 1 damage. Is again.
I laugh and say, is that really all you've got?
You see the blood flow to
Andrelic...
him, and he does seem, slightly better than before. And that's his turn. Yeah, he basically sucked the life force from Andrelic to heal himself.
Alright, I'm going to attack with my rapier.
He's on guard this time. And how do you keep hitting this high? That's a hit.
Alright, and then I'll attack with my claw.
Ooh. Did it hit?
No! His armor deflects the blow. But Andrelic,
Alright.
what the fuck?
And I'll take a 5-foot step back, and that'll be it.
Why take a 5-foot step back?
Why not?
No, attack of opportunity. Okay, Nantai, your turn.
Will save again to try and free yourself. No.
Will is my worst score.
Yes, it is. You take 2 damage. As his life force is slowly drained.
Very slow.
Oh, that was too much. You see him pulse with energy as if he was just healed. Amon, your move. You move straight up to this guy.
I am going to swing my scythe at the jewel in his chest.
Ooh, that's a risky attack. His chest is fully armored, so if you miss, well, you have a 50% chance to hit it, because he will attempt to defend himself.
I'm gonna give it a shot anyway.
Okay.
And I'm pretty curious to see what happens when he tries to drain life from an undead creature.
You would know that because the effect tried to hit you earlier, but you felt nothing. So whatever he does is the drain life from Andrlik will have no effect on you. You hit his armored chest plate. Well, he deflects your hit just enough to only hit his chest plate, so no damage is dealt this turn.
Seriously?
Yeah, you scrape along his chest plate. Sorry.
Okay, this time I'm gonna try a touch attack.
He's undead! Your touch attack won't work.
Wait, if I have one hand free, can I still cast a spell?
Yeah.
That counts a standard action, which you cannot do. You just took an attack action with your scythe.
Oh.
Alright, that's it.
If you had Quicken Spell, you could. Okay, so
I'm not a sorcerer.
Yes, you are.
No, Necroblade. Necroblade does not have that kind of skill.
It's like a feat or something you can get. Anyways,
Huh?
Abraxas.
Alright.
Let's see. Moving 5 feet back. Actually, I'll take a move. Well, let's see.
Say, can you command one of those undead creatures to attack me?
We've ruled last week
No,
that
that
they
won't
cannot heal you unless they do actual hit point damage.
Alright.
Yes, I would, yeah. I'm moved to here, and I'm gonna tell them to attack the Spectre.
Yes, an undead incorporeal creature will attack another undead creature.
Yeah. And
Which
I don't
can't have point damage to their strength or constitution.
Yeah, I moved to there, and that's my move action and standard action is to command them to move over to here and attack him.
Okay, one goes all the way to behind it, and one goes in front.
Okay.
He attacks one. And crits.
Can you even crit that thing?
No, you cannot crit it, but that just means he just basically, he automatically hits.
Yeah.
And it dissipates.
Oh, okay.
And the shadows just died.
Like, son of a bitch! I start cursing at him.
Your annoying little shadow creatures will not help you in this fight. You shall be next.
I start cursing at him in Undercommon.
He doesn't seem to be fazed by it.
No. I wasn't trying to phase him, I'm just pissed.
He only understands Common, unfortunately.
Oh. So you just hears a bunch of gutter speak.
Basically. Unfortunately, he has an individual in his path, so he does that. And again, kills your shadow. Andrlik, it's your move.
Alright, I'll step forward.
Your pets will not help you in this fight.
Andrlik, what race are you?
I'm half human, half a demon.
Yeah.
They have demon? Okay, so you speak Abyssal then? Okay.
Yeah, abyssal and infernal.
Oh my god!
Oh boy, look at that!
What the fuck? I swear the biggest threat is
Making
not...
up.
The biggest threat
It's
is...
making up for last. Oh boy!
Minus 10
Making up for that last game.
You've actually basically killed this guy on your own. Almost
Nice.
all the damage has been dealt from you. How is this happening? How, Andrlik? Are you hacking Roll20?
Wait.
No, Ty, give me a will save.
Okay.
No. You take 3 points of damage. Come on!
A level.
It's your turn.
This time I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just attacking him with my scythe.
Oh my god, I can't believe Andrlik is doing this. You hit. You can definitely see your blade go right through his arm, dealing a heavy blow. Although it would look like the arm
And
would
I
come
get
off. You do what?
Oh yeah, and due to Blade of Blood, I can get half of the damage that I dealt with. I'll just take 5 as temporary
Does that
HP.
Even, quick question: does that work on undead?
As I
Because I believe there was some requirements for that, but I don't remember them.
Blade of Blood can absorb energy from his opponent. No, it just says opponent drain energy. Doesn't say anything about what kind of state it is.
Okay, Abraxas, it's your move, so I'm going to accept you just healed yourself for 5 HP. Please be aware, you cannot use this to go above maximum HP.
Yeah, I know. It says temporary hit points.
Temporary means after so much time, the hit points go away.
Yep.
But whenever you take damage, temporary hit points are subtracted first.
Yeah. All right. I moved here into a flanking position, and I try to basically run them through with my scythe. With a 24 AC?
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Excuse me. 8 and 7, 15 damage.
How do you do 15 damage?
Double 4s, strength modifier. It's a two-handed weapon, so strength modifier is 2.5, and then or 1.5, and then the bonus for the magic weapon spell.
So it's 1 plus 1 plus 2 4s. It's 8,
Yeah,
9, 10.
2d 4s, double 4s, then time and half strength plus 1 magic.
The full-plated guy seems to drop to one knee momentarily before standing back up.
Damn it.
All right. His turn now, and I think he's gonna try to get back health. Good luck with that.
He does exactly what he's done before. A wave of energy washes over the group. Amon is unaffected. Abraxas will save. Anderlik.
Will save?
Yes, Abraxas will save. Anderlik, fortitude save.
23 will save.
Angelic fails.
One
And still
damage,
only
is that what
takes
that
1
is?
damage.
So 1 damage.
Quick.
So do I take 1 or do I take none?
Angelic takes 1 damage. Abraxas, you got a 23.
Yeah.
You save.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, your effect is different from Angelic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, again, some of the blood seeps from Angelic and flows into the Guardian.
Could I roll a spellcraft to see if I know what that is? If it's like a spell effect, or is that just something from his race?
This is a custom thing.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
You can try and do a spellcraft to see if you can identify what's happening, but that's
Okay.
But
Oh,
you
no.
please be aware, it's not likely to be good.
14. I rolled pretty low.
He's doing something magical, and given you don't have any idea, he's basically sucking life force somehow.
Yeah.
With that
Okay.
wave of energy, that's about all you can identify. And
Okay.
again, that's what anybody can identify. Angelic, just kill the guy who somehow I thought would be tougher. God, maybe I shouldn't have edited him before this battle.
I don't know if that's it.
Well, he's still tough. It's just
He scrapes along his armor again.
double criticals will help.
And your claw comes around, catches his helmet, and removing his head from his chest. He drops to the ground, disintegrating as he does. All that's left is a small glowing gem that falls to the floor.
I
I
pick
just
up the
looked
gem.
down.
It seems to be
I
ready.
looked down, looking slight.
Okay, who's doing what?
I was just saying, I looked down at him, slightly disappointed, and say, "Was that really all you had?"
Natai didn't get to do shit, which after about a few moments, you wake up. Natai wakes up.
Now, Emanon and Notai, you guys are both undead races.
No, Natai's not undead.
No.
Natai's an orc.
Oh, okay.
I pick up the
No, I'm
gem.
an older mage.
And since that thing
Oh,
can somehow
I'm really getting
absorb
tired of
light.
this racial insensitivity.
You're racist.
So Eminon, you're undead though. Looks like.
Yeah.
Okay,
You know
sorry.
this. Your character would know this, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, Amon currently has the gem. It's just say magical gem put in your chest. I mean in your inventory. It's glowing faintly with energy, but seems to be more or less drained. As you do so, the back wall from this area seems to slide down into the ground, revealing in another area with a very large chest in the back room. This chest seems to be embedded into the ground and seems to be gold encrusted and seems to be holding stuff and seems to be much more ornate than it was before, than any other chest you've met. And Angelic MVP for killing this thing basically single-handedly. I mean, seriously, what the freak, Angelic?
Can I roll a spot check to see if there's anything up with the chest?
Yeah. The fuck?
I think he's still trying to make up for that whole stabbing the water thing.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh, the stabbing the water. Probably. You don't see anything other than it that seems to be a very, very nice chest. Embedded into the ground. So it cannot be moved.
Can I attempt to open it up with my lock picking stuff?
It does seem to have a nice lock on it.
So is that a yes?
Yes,
no?
it does have a lock on it. You can definitely see it's gold encrusted. But nothing for you, and you stick your lockpick tools inside. After a few seconds, a click happens, and the lock springs forward a bit. It is open.
What do we find?
You open it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you find several things inside. No gold, but you find 2 bags, one on each side of the chest. I forget what was the middle. What I put in the middle. Shit. You find 6 gems of different colors, just basically rainbow gems. Let's put it like that. And you find 2 necklaces and 4 rings,
Alright.
each faintly glowing with magic.
I look over at the group, kind of walk behind him and on here and say if anyone, or ask if anyone can identify any magics on the items within the...
The 4
Yes.
rings and the 2 necklaces are faintly glowing with magic. Anybody can tell by looking at them.
I can cast.
Yeah.
I can cast detect magic, then try to identify the school of magic. That's all I can do right now.
Alright, give it a shot. Oh, and you also have that ring that can also allow detect magic.
Who has that?
You do.
Oh, I didn't have that written down. What's the ring do again? It just allows you to detect magic at will. Is that what it is?
I think so.
No, you got what? Like an I forget what school. You got it from earlier. You got it from last week, didn't you?
I remember a ring for last
Yeah,
week. I don't remember my character getting one.
Yeah, last week Abraxas got a ring for a I forget what school it was.
Detecting magic, I think I forget what it is. It's divination. Yeah,
Divination. You know
that's
it's
right.
for
Yeah.
divination magic. You don't know what it was.
Okay. Yeah.
What it was specifically.
Yeah. It was just a ring with divination magic on it.
Alright, I'll
Try and
take a
see
look
what
at
it
the bags.
Which bag?
Angelic, you bring.
Oh, who opens the bags?
I'll open the bag on the left first.
Okay, let me see. Let's ornate you. Left is okay. That one would be left. Inside, you see 5. No, wait. It would be 6. 6 glowing gems of radiant energy.
I close the bag and take a look at the other one.
You see 5 pure black gems. Sorry, what? 4 I meant. 4 gems. 4 black gems.
Alright, I take one up and take a look at it.
You immediately feel a wave of energy and heal 1 health.
That's interesting.
You would recognize this as what the Dark Master said as negative gems that he wished for you to collect for him.
Well, he'll be pleased.
Yeah, he said he'd
Can I
reward
agree?
you for each gem you return to him.
Can I take a couple? What happens?
There's only 4, so I'll give you one. See what you can do.
The moment you touch it, you heal 6 HP.
Hey, Lamau. Back the full, baby.
Well, what do you do with the radiant ones? Obviously, I can't hold.
I can't hook them either, so
Essentially, based on your logic, if these things feel negative, the other ones feel positive.
All right. Maybe we can sell them later. But right now,
Mike, what is Natai doing?
Am I conscious?
You woke up after about a minute after combat.
So one of
Okay.
these rings is healing people, you said?
no, one of the gems. They're negative gems.
Yeah, they found 4
Oh, right.
black, pure negative gems within one of the bags.
Oh, okay.
oh yeah, I pass the bag with the radiant gems to Natai, asking him to hold one up and see what happens.
Okay, I'll hold one up.
You heal 5 HP.
Sweet.
Wow, they're like mini health potions.
I'll give-
When the gems dimmed a bit after you held them and they used the energy. So they only can be used so often.
Any more of those gems left?
There's 6 radiant.
Bag of 6 radiant gems. I'm writing that down.
I'll try a gem, see if it heals me.
Does Natai allow that?
Yeah, I'll give him one.
You heal 6 HP.
Oh, okay, cool. That
And the
works.
gem dimmed
Okay,
a bit before going inert.
Can you guys want to cast detect magic and check out the 2 necklaces and 4 rings?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
There's
Yeah.
also 6 rainbow-colored
What
gems
did it-
in there.
So just get it all in one pile, and I'll cast detect magic on the pile, and then I'll do spellcraft to see if I can identify the school of magic in place.
Whatever.
And you said all 6 items are magical?
The 4 rings and 2 necklaces are clearly visible, showing magic.
Alright, I will roll I'll start with the necklaces. I'll roll a spellcraft for the first necklace. I got a 15.
I just have to pull out what I put for them. Give me where... No, that's the wrong thing. Where the fuck did I put magical spells? So I know what the fuck I'm Googling it. What are you detecting first? The ring?
I'm starting with the necklaces.
Okay, freaking hell, I don't know what school this is, but I already know what it is. There we go, that's that's what it is, and the school is... What the freak? Tell me what it is.
Well,
Yeah.
I got a 15, so if the spell level is higher than 0, I can't determine the school of magic.
I have no idea what level this is, because it won't show me what it is.
Oh, okay.
But both amulets seem to be very similar, so they might be the same thing. You don't know, though.
Alright, well, so I got 1 necklace, and then my next roll, I'll do the next necklace, which was a 25, so no matter what spell it is, I can determine the magic in that. So that's the next necklace. Then I'll do the ring. I'll do the first ring with a 17.
You know what the second necklace is? It's an amulet of natural armor.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And comparing the 2 necklaces' energies, you can tell that both of them are the same thing. Both of them are an amulet of natural armor.
Oh, okay. I believe that's transmutation. All right,
Yeah,
the
that's
first,
what I'm trying to pull up, but it won't
Okay.
freaking pull up.
and then this first ring was 17, and then I got a 20, then a 26, and then a 14. So the last ring, I have no idea because I can't even get a 0 level spell with that. So I have no idea what the last ring is.
Okay, what's
one
the
of the
first
rings.
ring? What did you roll?
The first ring check was a 17.
So that's level 2 you can detect.
Up to level 2, yeah.
Okay, but that means you only can tell what school it is because it's level 3.
No, I can't. If the DC is higher than 17, I can't even detect the school of magic.
Okay, yeah, you can't tell what school it is.
Okay,
What's
I'll
the
move
second,
on.
What's the second
The next one is 20, so up to 5th level.
one? You can tell it's... Okay, what the fuck? Is this an actual thing?
The 2 rings I can't identify. I'll move off to the side.
Okay, the second ring is a protection from arrows.
That would be abjuration. Okay,
Yeah.
and then the next ring I got a 26, which is I can do up to 9th level with that high of a check.
It's a detect thoughts.
So that's divination. Okay. So ring of you said ring of deflect arrows
Protection from arrows.
or protection from arrows. Okay. Detect thoughts, protection from arrows, and 2 rings of natural armor, and another or 2 amulets, and the other 2 rings. I'm sorry, guys, I have no idea what they are. I can't even tell what school of magic's on there. I just know they're magic. That's it.
Okay, I'm gonna have to mark down what they are.
Can I take one of those amulet of natural armor?
That's fine with me. I have no problem with that.
Okay, so you,
By the way,
yeah.
my my master specifically say that I have to give him the negative stones.
Yeah, he asked for them.
Okay. How exactly am I going to give it back? Our ship is trashed.
You could do it the same
We'll
way
find our
he
way.
sent people to you, or sent things to you.
Alright. Then, wait. Those stones are still there, right?
The what stone?
All 4. Oh wait, gems? The
Yeah.
gems in the bags. All 4 of them are still in there?
They should be.
Alright, then...
Oh, right.
I
The
think
last magical
while-
ring
while-
just seemed to be a magic ring. And it just had like a +1. It's like a normal ring, that's it. Just magical energy flowing through it.
By the way, the amulet of natural armor,
It
Oh, is
raises,
that-
it raises your natural armor by 1.
and I'll send the bag of all 4 negative gems to him, if that's okay with everyone.
The group has to agree.
Unless
Yeah, I'm fine with it. I mean,
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, great.
that time.
can I use the necklace of the thought necklace or whatever, the tech thought?
Oh, detect thoughts? Yeah, it's fine. I don't care.
No, it's not a necklace, it's a ring.
Oh well, ring.
You can. I have no need for it.
How would that how would I use that?
Let's see. You may not even be able to use it. I'm trying to pull it up. Where did I? Yeah. No, it's probably not. There it is. Detect thoughts. Okay, you detect surface thoughts. You basically have to concentrate on a person, and you basically can read their surface thoughts.
I think they get a save against it, though.
Yeah. For every round, you can delve deeper.
All right. So
And if you delve too deep, I do believe they have to.
All right, so I'll just go and put that in my equipment then.
Yeah, just make sure you have a detect thoughts ring. Also, when you sent the four negative energy gems back, 4 bolts of energy from where they disappeared to shot and hit each individual character. Each of you have something a little... Yeah, no. Negative energy bolts. They have 1 upgrade point for you. It's a little something I've added. For every gem you return, you get 1 point you can add to your character.
So that's 4?
One per character. Everyone got 1 point.
1 point for what?
What do you want? You can upgrade an item you have. You can upgrade one of your stats, one of your abilities. It basically is an upgrade point to add to increase something of yours. Just tell me what it is, and I'll tell you how it's affected.
So you're saying add a point in ability score?
You can add 1 point to ability score if you wish.
Alright, then I'm adding 1 point to my strength.
You're 1 point stronger. Abraxas, how are you spending your point?
I don't have any good items, so I guess I will go...
You do have that... No, wait, you can't... That would still be useless.
Yeah. Damn,
You don't have to use it now. You can save it till some other time. And store them for bigger spends later. Because some abilities and upgrades will cost more than 1 point.
Okay, because I'm not sure if I... Yeah.
You don't have to spend it. Just tell me later.
Okay.
Just tell me later if you want to ever use it.
Okay.
How does Natai want to spend his point, or does he want to save it?
I'm not sure. What again can I spend that on?
Anything. Just tell me what it is, and I'll tell you how it's affected.
Can I make my Masterwork sword a +1 sword?
You can imbue it with a +1. The energy
Okay,
from
I'll do
that
then.
energy flows into the blade, and now it's a masterwork.
You mean magic, or?
It has a +1 magic sword.
Okay.
Angelic, how do you want yours?
If I use it on my Cloak of Shadows, what will happen?
Let me pull up what your Cloak of Shadow does. Let's see. You can affect it in different ways. God damn it, why is this a thing? Wrap. Okay, your cloak has different ways. You can decrease the amount, how likely you're to be able to be hit by this. Whether no, you can't do that. You can increase your range. Or,
This is just a test roll.
got it. Or you can even increase how much charge you get per round. I mean, per day.
And what if I were to use it on my rapier?
It'd become a +1 rapier. You can save them for another time.
I think I'll just add it onto my Cloak of Shadows, gives me more charges per day.
Okay, you have 1 extra charge per day. So it's now half your character level rounded down, plus intelligence modifier, +1.
So I would have 4 now.
What's your intelligence?
My intelligent mod is 2.
You'd have 5 total charges at max. Because you have half your character is 2. Yeah, you have 2 is your half your character level. Plus your intelligence modifier is 2.
I haven't leveled up my character, like all the stats completely, but I would be considered level 4.
Yeah. Do that whenever you have the time. So,
I'll be right back.
Alright then. But what does the group want to do?
I changed my mind about strength. I'll just up my dex.
Well, okay, just make sure that you cannot change it afterwards. It's permanent effect.
Made up my mind. Dex it is.
Okay, you have a +1 to dex.
Okay, so that means we've been through pretty much everywhere.
You still have that one tiny area left. Up there.
Yeah, the one with the one.
Fucking hell.
Do you want to slaughter pretty much everything, then leave?
Hey, might as well search through this place.
Yeah, there's basically only one area left, and that's where the zombie things are.
Oh, I don't really gain much from level 4, but what's the HP I get per level?
What are you leveling up? Your demon half, or your human half, or your class?
Just my class.
Let's see. You go to Shadow Rogue. Please load, damn it. You're actually loading for once. I believe it's like D8 you roll.
Alright.
D6, I'm afraid.
What would I do if I leveled up the demon?
D8.
Is there a page I can look at for the demon side?
It should be in your notes.
See what all I would. Let's see.
Yeah, it should be in your notes section. Should be what you get for your level up. The group's just deciding what they're doing. Probably gonna go. They think they might just go for the. Yeah. If you do put your next level into your demon half, you actually get the summon ability and your damage reduction.
From the looks of it here in my notes, it looks like I get both the benefits from Shadow Rogue and Demon, because I get the increased sneak attack at level 4.
You have to put in level 3 first.
What does DR mean?
Damage reduction.
Yeah.
Oh.
Whenever you take like a physical blow from like a blade or an axe, you deduct how much damage you take. It does not work for magic like spells or supernatural abilities.
Ironically, this says bludgeoning and magic.
If it says bludgeoning magic, which means that means the weapon has to have magic on it, and it has to be a bludgeoning weapon for it to get through and it not have damage deducted from it.
Actually, you're the one who wrote this, and it says bludgeoning and magic.
Yeah. That means the weapon that hits you has to be a bludgeoning weapon like a mace, and it has to have magical properties on it, otherwise it gets its damage reduced.
I'm level 3 right now, right?
Yeah, you have 2 levels, and you have 1 level rogue, 1 in Shadow Rogue, and 2 in your demon half.
Okay.
Do you guys want to go check out that other room up at the top, the one area we didn't go to that has a big monster?
Did someone mark down the 6 rainbow gems?
I'll take 6 rainbow gems.
Yeah, just 6 rainbow-colored gems that look very nice.
No magic from them?
You detect no magic.
Alright. I think we may have a use for this for the 6 radiant gems after all. But someone else has to use them.
We have 5 radiant gems.
5?
Yep.
There's 6 total, but 2 uses were used. So they've gone inert.
So we have 4 then?
4 are active, 2 are inactive.
Okay.
They're still there, they just aren't radiating energy.
Alright, I'll put a point into Shadow Rogue then to get those abilities.
Evasion and See in Darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Just for now.
Wait, you can put it in class too?
You can put it in class, or you can put it in your Lich or Demon.
Jeez! Wait. When you said anything, you mean I could increase my class or my race?
For the upgrade point?
Yeah.
It works for anything you currently have.
My God.
You just
In that case, I'm putting on a lich then.
You use it and you cannot change it.
Huh?
Just find you have to, if you want to get another upgrade point, you're going to have to find more negative gems.
So we can
You guys
use
wanna
the
go?
we can use the negative gems to upgrade our class and race stuff.
It does not give you level ups. If that's what you're asking. No. Angelic has yet to level up his character all the way. For now, Angelic, I will help you later level up your character. Just roll a d6 so we can get your health.
Yeah, I put in my class abilities and
I'm gonna grab a
doing
drink.
that.
I'll be right back.
Okay. You rolled a 5.
Sorry.
And your constitution is 2, so you just gained 7 max health. Good roll.
All right.
I'm just gonna move.
So I go ahead and put my current HP at max then.
Yeah. No, you do not put it at max. It would still be at like 23, I think. Is the group going to go to that area up in the north?
That's what I want to do. That and check out the stairs.
The exit?
No, the way there's another set of stairs. Looks like there's a rock in the way.
It's collapsed.
Yeah.
It's completely collapsed. It would take days to search through. I mean, move all the rubble. If you want to spend like 3 days moving all the rubble, you could. But then again, you're probably going to get in trouble.
Let's go check out this room with the big monster. Actually,
All right.
let's rest first and then check out the room with the big monster.
You can only do a short rest.
Sounds fair.
I just want to recharge my spell-like abilities.
I don't believe they recharge until you do a long rest.
Okay.
Actually,
Well, we could go back.
wait. Your spell-like abilities are based on days.
Yep.
And I don't believe you used them yet.
Yeah, I've used 2 of them.
Really?
It's been several sessions since we were rested last.
It would be, at this time, it would be considered a new day because it's past midnight at this point.
Okay, are you saying I have my spell-like abilities again?
They would recharge. They automatically recharge at midnight.
Okay.
Okay, so how do we want to take these guys on? Do we funnel them through this corridor so that we can take them on one at a time?
Let's just go in swinging.
But keep in mind, if you go in that corridor, you'll be blocking the way.
We can move through each other's spaces.
Yes, you can. You cannot move through enemy spaces.
All right, I'm back.
Alright then. The group has moved up to the other area. But you have not seen any, hide. You do not see any presence of the undead creatures from before. Just like the first time you looked through.
So, you want the lich to go through?
Oh, wait.
Sounds good to me. I'll have my Sith out just in case we get ambushed.
I just remembered something. You all got a bit of XP before I forget. That was classified as level 5. No, you're 4, so 400 XP you got from killing that guardian.
Cool.
All right, 400 XP for taking a nap.
That's,
by the way, when's the next level up?
10,000 overall.
I believe that's a true 10,000 points.
Alright, I think I fully leveled up my character, so I should be caught up now.
Holy, you have two different versions of dark vision. One from being half demon, and one from your class.
Well, they don't stack. You just take the better one.
And I believe they do the exact same thing. So yeah.
Or what? Double vision?
He just has normal dark vision. He just gets it from two different sources.
Okay, I step through and I take a look at the left and the right. Do I see?
You see both undead that were there, but they both seem to be slumped down as if dead.
Good sign. I poke one of them with my sight.
They do not move other than the poking you gave them. Than the motion of the body would give from the poking.
Okay, I slice off the head of one of them.
It dies. You've sliced off a head of a dead creature.
I slice this one off too.
It does not react in any way.
Alright, after making sure that both heads are gone, I move forward.
Again, you see the exact same thing in these two creatures. Slumped down as if dead.
Slice off both heads and move up again.
Good idea.
I'll move up with him with my greatsword at the ready.
Yeah, I get my sight
That
out.
one, the one you see to be the head honcho is slumped down, barely alive, but seems to be trying to cling on to life, but dying by the seconds.
Slice off the head.
Coup de grace.
Actually, before you do that, I'm going to say this. Can you stop before you do that real fast?
Yes?
I'm going to come over to here and do a knowledge religion check, see if I identify what kind of undead it is.
Yeah, good point.
Knowledge religion of 28.
It's a gask.
If you guys don't mind, I want to see if I can take control of it and use it as an ally.
It's dying. If you took control of it, it's dead.
Oh, in that case, just off of
You
his
can
head
tell
then.
from your religion check, nothing unless you can give it a source of energy or life. It's dying. I mean, it's dead.
Okay, never
if
mind.
you were to
Then,
look
so-
through the other corridors, you see you just see all dead corpses.
okay.
Whatever
never mind
was
then.
keeping these things alive is gone.
Wait a minute. I hold up the gem that I got from that night.
That
Anything?
thing is dead too?
That thing, it actually seems to be having still alive. Actually, you cannot move it back 5 feet. You cannot enter that room. There's a glowing
Okay.
barrier right at the entrance.
Interesting.
It's actually, you see it shimmering as it's trying to keep together.
I will
Seems a lot
touch the
of the
barrier with
magical-
the tip of my sword and see what happens.
It just bounces back off.
I go forward and I hold up the gem.
Nothing happens. But the guy in the room does react. Who you?
What?
This guy right here, he reacts calling out to, who you?
Who are you?
Yes,
Me? I'm a lich.
I see puny thing. One of his hands from this chained up is pointing at you. I see puny thing.
I'm 7.5 feet of pure muscle.
I see
I don't
other
know.
puny thing.
I don't know who's puny here.
He points at both of you. Puny things.
Well,
Oh,
why don't you drop this barrier and I'll show you who's puny.
I touch it with my I attack the berry with my touch attack. What does it do?
Nothing. And he still reacts saying, you small, me fight you if me get free. He struggles
Okay, I'm
against the
going back.
chains.
I'm using my touch attack on this guy. See if it gives life or not. See if it
It's
heals it
already
or
dead.
not. Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow,
all
that was
those,
quick.
All those things all these things around here are dead. The only thing living left is this. You're talking to it, and he's just angrily trying to shake his bonds. You puny things!
Who locked you up like this? You weren't locked up like this last time we were here.
Last time you walked by, he was chained up.
Okay.
Yeah, you can easily tell that this is everything around here to keep this thing where it is.
I remember that we were thoroughly intimidated by these things, and that's why we didn't stay to fight.
You guys brought that your own assumption because you guys didn't feel comfortable fighting these things.
Oh yeah. You know what? I think the first thing we should have done back then was to come back here and see if our necromancer friend can turn these undead.
Yes, you should have. Yeah, he fails his own strength test. He fails uselessly against the chains holding him in place.
What does the barrier look like now?
It's faintly glowing, but it's definitely weakening. Give it a few more minutes, it's likely to disappear. And this guy is struggling to get free. We'll kill you for trapping me! Orc will kill you!
I'm pretty sure the people who did that to you are already dead. We just came here like not too long ago. Nobody else is here.
He has like intent. He's not very bright. He's
people who locked you up already dead.
Proof!
He just came here.
Do you even know what kind of creature this thing is?
You try trick orc. Proof me.
Okay, I look back at everyone and say, how do we prove it? I mean, all we found are the corpses.
Yeah.
Wait, I look at him and say, can you read?
Who cares? Just kill him.
He blinks at you.
I'll take it. That's a no.
I'm trying to question your intelligence now. It's a zombie thing, basically. It's an idiot.
Oh, this is a zombie creature?
It's a zombie creature.
Corpse creature.
Creature, what do you want to look at it?
I'm going to do a knowledge list and see if I can try to figure out how many hit die it has. 15?
I believe you have to get higher than its ace, 10 plus its hit dice.
Yeah.
No, you have no idea.
Oh. Well, I don't think I'm going to be able to control it, so...
You can definitely try and talk to this thing, because it's talking back.
Well, that's actually not necessarily true. I guess if I rolled high enough, there's a possibility I could control it.
Yes, this thing's trying to break free, and you're trying to think of controlling this somewhat intelligent creature.
Actually, no, because I have to double its hit die to be able to control it, so, yeah. Let's just kill it and be done with it.
If you wait about
sure, but we're going to have to wait for this barrier to get down first.
It's faintly glowing. Or you can bring him proof and he'll be non-hostile.
But what kind of proof are we looking for? I mean, we've been to everywhere.
Okay, let me rephrase this. He wants proof that the people who trapped him are dead and that you're not part of them.
I'm going to go around the corner. I'm just going to go over to here.
I show him the jewel I have. Recognize this?
No.
I'm going to go over to here. I'm going to pick up one of the corpses and just drag it here in the hallway. Like, is that proof enough?
He stares at it intently. Yeah. He stares at it for a long while. I actually have to make an intelligence check.
Okay, while he's staring,
have a pickaxe, by the way?
While he's staring at it, I'm going to use my weapon. I'll use my dagger to just cut off a finger from this dead creature. And I just want to test the barrier. I don't know if anyone's done it yet. I'm just going to throw the severed finger at the barrier and see if it
bounces off. And
quit throwing finger food.
Sorry.
Finger food?
Jeez.
Yes, you're throwing finger food at the barrier.
Are you Joe when Joe's not around, Mike? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Me believe. You not with them.
I just wanted to see if it was
made a believer of it.
Yeah, he got a high enough intelligence check.
I just want to see if it's the kind of barrier that would instantly dissolve anything that touched it, but it looks like it's not. So,
me trust if you get rid of barrier.
That's a great idea, Paul. Thank you.
What's that, Mike?
I said that's a great idea. Thank you. I'm gonna write that down.
You should do that.
What's Mike gonna write down?
Okay.
My little.
Paul likes to come up with ideas for DMs to come up with really ingenious traps and things.
But the thing is,
he gives Joe and I ideas all the time.
That's nice.
That's my contribution to the group.
Well, the orc just stated if you free him, he'll become your friend. He'll trust you.
Okay, but first, the barrier. Is this damn thing still up or not?
Yeah, does anybody have a pickaxe?
Why?
No.
I gotta get a pickaxe.
Why?
Cut down the wall that's around the barrier. Unless the barrier goes around the whole room.
And seems
Do we have?
the barrier is
do we-
basically gone at this point. It just shimmers and disappears.
Sweet.
I walked up and go to one of the chains. I attack the chain with my scythe.
It's embedded in the wall. Just pull it.
And I'll hold my sword at the ready in case this thing attacks.
Really? All right.
Cannot-
So do
if
I
you
do a
attack the
strength check
chain,
or something?
If you attack the chain, it'll just bounce right off. It's a metal chain, sturdy.
Doesn't have a break.
All right. So strength check.
Oh yeah, that's right. Freaking chains have break DCs. I forgot that's a thing.
It's on the DM screen.
Well, you have two options. You can attack the chain, or you can just pull it free from the wall.
DM
I'm
screen
gonna
says
try
the chain has a 26 break DC with 10 hardness and 5 hit points.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and. Do I roll strength?
Yeah. And he's also,
Well,
as you're pulling, so is it. Yeah, as you're pulling, the chains are pulled from the wall. Finally, he reaches over to his other hand and pulls the other chain from freeing his other end, allowing him to stand up.
Can I use my ring to detect, see if he's gonna do anything to anyone here?
You detect friend, trust. Oh wait, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, you're basically detecting he sees you as friends now. But he's still somewhat wary.
As he should be.
well, what do you guys want to do?
Well, you got a friend who's following you now.
Maybe we should kill him for the XP.
If you say this out
I don't-
loud, he will hear you.
We can't really bring this guy back to the camp.
You have a place you can send him, though.
Really?
So
Oh,
we-
right. We can send him back. We can send him back. Maybe he'll be of use to us later on.
And our army to
Yeah,
destroy the
'cause
world.
if we keep him around somehow, eventually I should be able to possess his mind and control him, which would be pretty cool.
If you send him back, you send him back to the Dark Lord, he can be useful later in the campaign whenever you need him. Like if you raid,
Right.
yeah, if you ever siege a town, this guy will be helpful.
Alright, I'm good with that.
I'll send him to my master then.
Okay, dark energy swirls from you and surrounds him. He instantly tries to stop whatever the fuck's happening because he doesn't know what the fuck's happening.
I tell him I'm going to send you to a new home.
Yeah, he couldn't resist him if he wanted to. It swoops around, pulling around him until he disappears. You now have a friend sent back home. And you receive this
Yay.
message in your mind. He will be a great addition to the growing army.
Okay, I ask him a question. Since you have made me into a lich, is it possible for you to reanimate the dead?
Of course.
Not undead though.
I go and look at the remaining corpses.
I cannot.
Undead can't be
Would you be able
reanimated.
No, undead cannot be
Can you meet these
reanimated.
corpses?
You were not an undead creature. He can make things undead. He can't make undead things back to life.
Can't make undead.
Yeah.
Or undead.
Well,
Yeah.
I know there's
Let's-
magic.
These things aren't coming back. They're all dead corpses.
Let's head back. But first, we need to find that. Who was it that told us to come here and find something again?
The guardian from the air domain asked you to search for a magical artifact that was protected by a guardian.
Well, what do we happen to have gotten from that last fight?
A
There
magical
is
artifact
the only thing
from a guardian.
The only thing I can think of is this gem that can trap souls. Let's go back and see.
Yes, let's go try this final. This
Yeah, we'll go back to the caravan and use it on someone there.
You don't know how to use it though.
Well, so I'll have to figure it out.
Here we go.
So I guess we're going back.
Let's just find find the guy and give it to him. I'd rather not make enemies with the Guardian of the Air domain this early.
The air domain could easily whoop your entire team without even trying. As you leave, the air domain is waiting right there.
Like I said.
Okay, you are not there.
Wait, one moment. Before I leave, I try to disguise myself again.
That's not a problem. It's a natural 20.
Alright, I disguise myself, and I walk up to him and hold up the inert gem.
He
Is
immediately
this what you told us to look?
He immediately plucks it from your hand. Thank you, my friends. This will be very nice of you. In his other hand, he places down in your other hand you just placed a magical artifact. What was that?
I asked, what is it?
When you need help, just activate it, and the people of the air will come to your aid.
Oh, nice.
Then he just scoots off into the unknown. Just flies away, up in the air. Yep.
Alright, I keep it with me for now, and we head back to the caravan.
You did, technically speaking, complete a quest, so you do gain XP for that. You gain 500 XP for everyone.
Alright.
Quest completed! You actually completed something that was a little bit quite tough.
No kidding.
Now, I'm just going to assume you all just head straight back to the cavern.
Caravan?
The caravan.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Did I put the
I'll fly.
You can fly!
Yes, I can.
Mother of God.
A flying half-orc.
No! Ogre Mage.
Yeah,
This is going to become a joke,
Right.
isn't it? You just guys can get it wrong just to bug me, aren't you?
No, I kind of forgot what kind you are. Sorry.
No, but Paul will.
So, remind me again as to why we're from the Elven Mage.
Are you flying because of the spell, or your race gives you the
I have
ability to
a
fly?
I have a flight ability.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
racial ability.
you would actually
I
appear
didn't know you
here.
did that. That's really...
As you come back to the place where you know the other people set up, you know it's nighttime and it's very late. When you come up, there's only a few people
We
awake.
did gain a lot. I walk up to one of them and I show the bag full of radiant gems. How much do you think this is worth?
To the most of the people are asleep, so the people who are up are just basically guards. When they look at it, they can't tell. They just know it'd probably be valuable.
Are these people our allies or something?
Yeah, their
okay.
current quest to escort them to their destination. Who you took a day off to go do something else.
Okay. So killing them is frowned upon.
You would probably be in a lot of trouble.
Okay.
A bit more reputation may be helpful in the long run.
That sucks because creating some new undead would be pretty cool, but if that's... I guess I'll have to find other ways to curb my blood frenzy.
Give it a bit of time, like say level 10.
Eventually you guys will see me controlling a nice-sized army of undead. That's the goal.
Okay, but since it's late, I guess we'll just rest until morning.
That's fine.
Okay, so I found the item, finally, of what Amon got. This is its technical name, but it's a bit modified from what it really is. Essentially speaking, you can summon air elementals by activating it. You only get one use per day,
Alright.
and only one elemental can be active at a time.
That might be a little bit... It sounds a lot better. It sounds a lot better that way anyway. It's not like we're actually controlling them. We're asking for help.
Yeah, it's essentially, yeah, just name it what you want. Just you summon air elementals to come to your aid. Please be aware, the elemental,
How many, actually?
one elemental. And it scales with your rank. I mean, your level. Right now, you only can summon up to level 3.
Yeah.
So, you return to the camp. The guy who's in charge is currently sleeping, so what do you want to do? You cannot take a long rest,
I think
but you can wait.
I'm gonna
we
rest.
can't take a talk.
I'm gonna go sleep.
You don't get the benefits of a long rest until you wait 24 hours. Until you wait a lot longer.
That doesn't make any sense at all, but if you say so.
Yeah, you're only allowed the benefits of an 8-hour long rest every 24 hours. And you took one only like.
And since
you
I'm
finished
just
one,
going to go and stand watch.
you can go,
Whatever.
You can always go take a nap. You just don't get the benefits of it.
Okay.
Yeah, you just finished one like what, four game hours ago. All right then, I'm just gonna skip to daytime. The guy in charge immediately confronts you guys upon daytime, though. What was so important that you had to go and delay our arrival to our destination?
Something interesting.
Don't worry about it.
He shakes his
I
head.
pulled up an artifact, called up the artifact I got from the air elemental. Well, we were sent on a quest by, I don't know, the guardian of the air elementals or something.
Oh.
And when we went there, it turns out there were some undead left behind.
Oh, so
We
that's
pretty
what,
much had to clean out. Otherwise,
he definitely takes interest in that. Definitely, I have heard about that from my time, but I didn't actually take much concern because no one's ever returned back. And what happened to your group? You have someone new, and there's 2 missing.
They converged into one being, and now they're one person.
He just looks at you funny, like saying, "Are you stupid?" He does not believe your story.
I look at them. I look at our new person. I look at him, and I try to believe what you want, but the corpses of the undead are still there.
No, he's asking about Abraxas.
Can I make a diplomacy check with this guy?
Yes. Or you can just roll play. Either way it works.
I'm making diplomacy, and part of that diplomacy will be me apologizing for snapping at him. I'm just basically tell him some of the people they perished. Let's just say that. I was asked to come and assist, and I'm here to assist. So if there's no further delays, it's best we get going, and I'll try diplomacy.
You
with
do see bandages around the ox's legs pulling the front cart because rest of the group remember that they were attacked and a pitfall injured the ox.
How bad?
You want to heal the ox?
It seems to recover for the most part, but it does seem a little bit agitated from the wounds.
I'll hit both its 2 front legs are bad.
It would, yeah, both legs are bad.
I will hit both legs with a Cure Minor.
It seems somewhat better, but it's a minor. It's only 1 HP.
Well, 2 overall, because I would just basically cast it once in each leg.
It seems to definitely nuzzle you. Its head against you.
All right. Then I'll make my diplomacy check with this camp leader.
I'll just say one. I'm not sure what happened to him, but the other one just kind of said, "I must go," and just kind of ran out of the ruin.
He shakes his head.
We met this guy with higher service.
I got a 20 on my diplomacy.
He just shakes his head at your group and just saying, I just don't care anymore. Just get ready to move. I just want to get there before the festival. Yeah. Before the festival starts without us.
Sure.
Agreed. You won't have any more delay.
Let us move on to the world map. No, actually not the world map. The map of this continent, which I cannot figure out where it is. That one.
I think you called it Magic Continent.
Yeah, I have to look through all the maps I have set up and just figure out which one it is. Okay, so after morning arrives, you travel through most of the day and actually encounter nothing. Nothing, no spooks, and it's mostly just clear day and an easy travel. And you only take a short break around about noon to eat, snack, or whatever you need. Vermont just sits there while everyone else eats. Amon, being a lich, doesn't eat. But it's when nighttime comes that that the important task happens.
The porn what?
The important event happens. You're all sitting around the camp, only about one more expected day of travel until you reach your destination. So what are you guys going to do for watching times?
I'm going to sleep.
That's
Yeah,
true.
me too.
And try to gamble.
Much.
See if there's anyone on the caravan who's interested in rolling dice or playing cards.
You get to catch attention of a few people. If you want to move your character off to the side, I'll put a few near him.
All right.
Excuse me. It's nighttime, so I'll start. Before I go to bed, I will do my prayers, meditation to my deity, the Lord of Death, or Lord of Death.
You catch attention of 3 people who want to play some dice with you, Mike, with Natai.
Okay. Too bad there's no gambling skill like there is in D20 Modern.
I think I'll just do a roll of D20 and see
I
what
think
higher
it's
wins.
profession, Mike. I think it's profession gambler.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So yeah, you catch 3 people who's going to play some gold with you. What is Anderlik and Abraxas and Amon doing?
I think I'm much.
You want to watch what? The gambling?
No, I'm going to stand watch to make sure nothing attacks us at night.
Okay, just move to where you're going to watch from. Anyone else?
After my hour long of praying,
All right.
I will find a decent place to stretch out and go to bed.
Angelic?
Where should I?
I
Do you want me a
I
specific
just-
spot or no?
You want to do what spot?
Do you want me? Do you want to put me in a certain spot, or do you just want me to pick somewhere?
Just pick somewhere where you think you could go.
I just find somewhere and lie down for.
Ah, damn it, I forgot. I didn't move your characters to the campsite. Don't know why I forgot about doing that. There. So that's what you all should be seeing, the campsite now.
Oh, okay.
For what reason, why did I not?
All right. Then I'll be over here, I guess.
Why the fuck did I not notice that?
I'll go right here. Oh, then I'll go up here.
It not matters to me. Guards are staying around. Everyone's going to bed for a long rest.
Except for not tied, whoever is going to keep playing with him. I'm going to keep gambling till as late as I can.
How many hit points we gain back for resting in your campaign?
One of the guards got rolled much higher dice than you.
Okay.
You lost.
How much do I lose?
How much did you bet?
Oh, I don't know. Let me see how much money I have. I have 15 gold pieces to play with.
They each have about 3 gold each.
Okay, so lost what? 6 gold?
I'm going to say 2.
Okay.
You want to play another round?
Yeah, I'm a degenerate gambler. I'm going to keep going as long as they want to go.
Yeah, they'll go for a bit longer, but they also have to get for patrol, so only 2 more games. 2 more rounds.
Damn it.
You lost 2 more gold. The bottom one shrieks in victory. Yes! I will have a good meal tonight. I'll have a good meal next time I get the chance. Another round? The top one this time, streets. Ha! I win this round! You've lost a total of 6 gold in your gambling.
Alright.
They wave
I'm
you
assuming they're going
goodbye.
to quit while they're ahead?
What?
They're going to quit while they're ahead?
I said that was all they're going to play. They
Yeah.
have other stuff to do. One goes off to sleep, and the other 2 go off to guard duty. But they wave you goodbye. If they get another chance, they would like to play more games with you.
Of course they would. Still have gold for them to win.
Yeah, each of them now has 5 gold pieces. But as you're picking up, you hear. But as Natai gets to bed, I assume he hears rustling around the camp to the north.
What's that rustling, I say, loudly?
Probably some rabbits. It's not much.
Ooh, rabbits are tasty. I grab my bow and go check it out.
Some of the guys on watch duty just shake their heads as you wander off.
I make a survival check to hunt rabbits.
I have to do my own check on something I have set up. God damn it, load! Although I'm pretty sure that actually might actually succeed. Why does my thing always take forever to load? I'm pretty sure you do not find it.
Alright, do I do a spot check to see if I can, from where I am, see what is there over there?
You can if you want.
Oh.
You do. Oh my god, that's a net. You can definitely tell that this is no rabbit that's making the rustling. You can definitely tell that it looks like a enemy that you have killed before. It looks like a cabal.
I take out my scythe and I shout. Get ready for battle. Looks like some old friends have decided to pay us a visit again.
Yeah, as you say this, several sprout out from the surrounding areas. These
I
guys
get up
come
and run
come looking for battle.
I get up and run into the tree line over here to the left.
8. That's all those ones, and then there is several more who look much more menacingly in the back. Kill them! Well, actually, no one can speak Draconic.
Actually, I can speak Draconic.
Then you hear the ones in the back, these 3 in the back, speak. Kill them!
Am I up though or no?
You'll be sleeping at this point.
Okay, 'cause I'm right here.
Angelic, you probably would as well.
Oh, I am? Alright.
Yeah, the only 2 up are Natai, who was just hanging off the bed, and Amon, who literally does not sleep.
And you guys know these people? This is something that happened before I joined the group, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Remember when it said the caravan got attacked? We got attacked by kobolds.
Oh, okay.
Look at the same group.
Kobolds.
Okay, initiative.
Damn, I wish I had my shadows with me still.
Yeah, they got.
I rolled a 1 for a 2. From a true 20 to a true 1.
That's why.
Mine didn't pop up in the.
I'll just add you.
Yeah, I roll a 17 first.
17.
Why
Anybody
am I
else?
quitting?
Everyone's been added, I presume?
Yeah.
Let me just add them. Freaking hell, he rolled a 6. And there's the turn order. Amon, you immediately spring to action, seeing the immediate threat. Move.
Understood. Walk up here. Wait.
What?
Hmm?
What are you gonna do?
What? I'm swinging my scythe.
Okay, attack. You hit! And this one takes a deep gash.
And then I'm going to... And then I'm going to do
They bark at you in pain.
Huh?
It barks at you in pain.
Yeah.
It's
I'm going to do my touch attack then.
Yeah. I believe because it's an offhanded attack, it actually gets a -5 or something to it. Isn't that right, Mike? Or am I mistaken?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Touch attack is offhand attack.
Not necessarily.
Alright, then just do normal and touch attack. Although, some of the guards are definitely going to see it was weird. And I gotta check this freaking guy's touch AC. You hit a 12, right?
Yeah.
You hit! As he tries to back away, you hit him with that blow. Ah! Arr! Arr! Abraxas being the only one who can understand him is saying, "Pain! Ow! Die!"
That's my turn?
You are currently asleep and I do not believe you would be awoken yet.
Would I have heard him scream earlier, though?
You would hear barking. That's literally what you have heard.
Alright.
Good sound effects.
Well, does it... Yeah, alright. Does it, I'm sorry, I'm still gone, but... do I at least wake up then from hearing all
I'm
this?
gonna roll a D100.
D100?
Yeah, if you roll low enough, you'll have woken up. I said a D100, not 5D20. But I'll still allow it because it still equals basically the same thing. You arouse awake, but this is that's the only thing you can do.
Alright.
The Cabal Warriors are now going. And they immediately do this. Holy shit, that's a botch. Amon, you get an attack of opportunity on the one to the upper right.
Understood. Swinging my scythe.
Wow, you hit him while he tries to slash at you with his spear. Well, actually, apparently he stabs you because these are spears. You take this time to stab him instead. Wow, he did not like that. And why do I keep setting up? Oh my god, he hits! He doesn't crit though because he can't crit. And he deals 2 damage.
And he just stabs me and I just look at him.
And the other one also stabs you. Natai, you just been hit. For 6 damage.
Okay.
Should be really changing these to Cabal Warrior. Okay, that second attack missed. This next attack did hit and dealt 3 damage. And the final attack missed. Okay, 2 attacks off of Amon and 2 attacks off of Natai. Now the Cabal Masters move forward. Let's see now. Did this guy have range attacks? I don't believe I did set it up. So he's just gonna move. One's gonna actually just move all the way around. Well, actually, he was here. Their speed is. What the fuck? What's their speed?
30 feet, unless it says otherwise.
It says 15 for me. I don't even know why. I'm just gonna go with that.
Okay.
And he just moves back past you. No, actually, that's his entire turn. He just moves there. This one moves up just barely, and this one just moves right up here. That's a hit! Dealing 8 damage.
Wait, it can reach that far?
It's right in front of you. This one
It
attacks.
just. Oh wait.
It was that
That
one.
Alright.
Oh god, that was gonna bother me. Okay, Brexis, it's your turn. Unfortunately, you are currently asleep. Roll me a D100 to see if you awake.
56.
No, that's not enough. I mean, that's too high. Natai, you are surrounded. Well, partially
All right.
surrounded.
Well then, how tall are these guys?
Come about to your chest height.
Huh.
Although the three you see as the leaders are a bit taller than the other ones. Coming
That's
up
pretty
to-
tall for a kobold. I'm 7.5 feet tall.
All right, these things are only about 2-3 feet tall, and the Cabal
Okay.
Masters are around 3 feet.
All right, that's what I figured.
Yeah.
I'm going to take flight with a tumble check to avoid an attack of opportunity.
I think that succeeds.
Come to think of it, I probably don't even need one if I'm essentially taking a 5-foot step, I guess. But I'm going to end up just above this guy and attack with my greatsword, hovering in the air right above him, hopefully out of reach of the other ones.
They have spears. I think they can. No, that. Yeah, you'd probably be just barely within reach of them.
And for being above him, I should get a +1 to my attack roll, but I didn't add that in there to the calculation.
The damage is 20, isn't it?
Yes, if that's a confirmed critical.
Yes. And he just gets split in two. And just collapses to the ground.
There we go.
You know.
That's it for me.
There we go. Amon, your turn.
I am going to swipe at the one I attacked twice.
Okay, just mark it.
I don't know which one it is though.
It'd be up.
I do remember that it was. Whoa.
How do you do plus
We are
20?
rolling.
Oh yeah, freaking sight does 3 times normal damage. Yeah, you attack the one in the upper right. It just gets split into, just cleaved in two.
All right, then I'll go for the one that I attack back with my touch attack.
That would be the one in the upper left.
Yeah.
Is this? No, he dodges out of the way just in time.
All right.
Not wanting to get poked with a pit poke by your deathly attack. And now it's Anderlich's turn. You are awoken, so you can act this turn.
Alright, I'm gonna run into the tree on here. And I'm gonna roll a move silently.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll a d20. Unless I get an actual d20, they can't detect you. Yeah, no one notices you moving about. They're too focused on their current battle.
Alright, and then I'll just go ahead and use the rest of my turn to move behind them, and then that'll be it.
Cabal
Thank you.
warriors, the ones that are still freaking up, are gonna try and stabby again. They're super stab masters. That one misses. That one's a hit! Amon, you take 5 more damage as another one pierces you. And the third one misses. The Cabals, unfortunately, because would not type be within range of the Cabals.
Would I? Well, my goal was to get out of their reach while still being in reach to attack them. So I guess according to pure game mechanics rules, then no. But yeah.
I'm going to say that they can't reach you because they are very small and your blade is pretty big.
Yeah.
So you're just out of reach. So they just let's move on by. And it started attacking the guards, attacking the other people. Killing people in their sleep. I'm just going to do a random attack. I'm just going to use that.
Well, if they're sleeping, they can just coup de grace.
So yeah,
Maximum critical damage.
Okay, so yeah, they just go off and stab several different people. You're the guards. Why are you allowing the people to die?
Because we're evil aligned and we don't give a shit.
I'm not allowing anything.
That's true. You
That
don't
I
have
failed to stop.
That I shouted. How can no one hear me?
Yeah, I'm not sure how I'm
Some
asleep
people-
with a massive sword fight going on 15 feet from me.
It is somewhat late.
That's why a DC 5 listen check to hear a battle going on and wake up.
It is?
That's my understanding of it. Yeah.
And I can't fail that because my perception's much higher than that.
Unless you roll a natural 1.
I thought you can't fail with the one on skill checks.
Nope.
It depends on the
One is
skill.
just a 1. The only thing the nat 20 and nat 1 are botch or critical on are combat rolls.
Oh, right.
Skill checks, it's just a 1 or a 20.
Right. So, yeah, Braxis would have woken up last turn.
Could I have done anything last turn other than just wake up?
Get prepared and ready for combat.
Okay.
The Kuri Cabal...
Do you sleep in your armor?
Huh?
Do you sleep in your armor?
Yes, because it's light armor.
Amon, you take 7 damage. The Cabal Master
Ouch.
also moves by. Killing off 2 more people. Abraxas, it's your move. Several people have already died, and several guards have already moved to combat the threat.
I will move.
I just have not
I'll-
give them tokens.
I moved to there, and I'm gonna take my scythe and try to swing it sideways, try to cut this thing right in half at the waistline
Okay, good luck with that.
for a 12 AC.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. That's my turn.
Not die.
Okay. I'll
You think don't have valid talks, they'll find some.
fly over to this way and yell at the top of my lungs, "Wake up, everybody!"
People
And
are
then-
starting to rouse already. So basically you just snap them awake at this point.
And then I make an attack on the kobold to my right there. With a +1 for being above him.
Now I'm going to assume it's the one I just pinged.
Sure.
Yeah, you just give a geef gash on his side. Another yipe just comes through. But he seems to be still standing, but barely. He seems to be leaning to the other side now. Any other actions?
Me?
Yeah.
No, that's the end of my turn.
I'm on! You're keeping a whole force occupied.
Okay, let me take a look. Yeah, I'll just strike the one at the top left with my scythe, since it's flanking.
No, you're not flanking anybody. If Andrelik was 1 square to the
you
left...
sure?
Yeah, Andrelik would have to be 1 square to the left.
Well, I don't even think it would count as a flank, would it? Because they don't even know I'm there.
It still counts. Oh,
Oh, okay.
yeah, I'm still going to count it.
So what? Do I need to reroll?
No, don't bother with it.
But I did roll a crit. Does that crit count?
That guy just got cleaved in two.
That's a maximum of 33. Damn.
Yeah, that guy did not live.
And I guess. Wow, this skill, man. It is temporary though.
What's?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that one that gives you temporary health.
Yeah, it includes crit damage too.
Yeah. Please, Mark, you only get so much from that health because of how much health they
Yeah.
had.
Yeah, I know.
He had like, what, 7 left?
1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. How much health did he have?
The guy you just killed had 7 health. Oh yeah,
Okay.
you killed off 2 of them and they each have 16 health. Forgot to roll.
Next, I can't really do anything without provoking an attack of opportunity right now.
I thought you can do a touch attack.
All right. Then I'll do a touch attack to the one on my left. It doesn't count as flanking, so never mind. Huh?
Shit.
Well, by the way, a blade of blood only works with my scythe, so I don't get any help from that touch attack.
No, you don't.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Andrlik, it's your move.
Alright, I step up behind this to get the flank off, and I attempt to attack him with a rapier.
Okay.
And then I'll add on my sneak attack damage, so...
You just dealt... The crit does not confirm, so 9 damage. Andrew, Abraxas
Alright,
was
and
heard. Abraxas, you just heard yelp from the one that Andrlik just stabbed. Shadow in the... There's a man in the shadows. Kill him! Everyone else just heard yapping.
Mexican kobolds?
What?
Are these Mexican kobolds?
Jeez.
Yes, they're magically Mexican kobolds. That did not
I
hit.
also attacked the...
It did not hit.
Oh, it doesn't? Alright.
Nice try, though. That one does not hit. The other ones, the guy do not like you in the air, but they're still going off to kill as much as they can. While attacking several guards. Let's see. 1 hit the guard, and that's about it. The other 2 just fumble for whatever reason. This one does attack, though. Oh, that's a miss. That one, though, will get off an attack of... Yeah. That one deals some damage. And what's the damage? I forget. I'm just... Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Got your damage.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. One guard even drops. Several people have been killed during this fight so far. Well, civilians of the cavern. Abraxas, it's your move.
So how many people we got left here?
You guys have only nearly killed about half. They've killed like 6 people. You got about 8 left, including 4. That includes 4 guards.
Well, since we're resting for the night, I'm going to take a 5-foot step back, and I'm going to cast a buff spell on myself.
Okay.
That's gonna be my turn.
Now, Ty, your turn.
Okay. One more dead kobold. It'll be a 20 for my +1 for being above him.
That would have hit anyways. That 19's too much. You definitely deal a lot of damage, and he felt that blow.
I would hope so.
They're screaming in their own tongue, which only Abraxas can hear.
Too high pitch for the rest of us, huh?
It's in Draconic. Amon, your turn.
Swinging the one on my right. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna attack the one above me.
Wait.
This is like,
Oh shit! I just realized the freaking kobolds have 2 weapons. What's with the crits today?
he's dead.
Yeah, he's
There's no
not
doubt
living
about
through
it.
that.
Oh, they're dual wielding or whatever?
Well, the ones that are green are.
Oh.
No, I was attacking this guy.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I'm copy. No, wrong one. Copy. Paste. There, that kobold's back. And this one currently has... Like, he's still alive.
He's still alive?
Yes!
Okay,
You did
this has got to
38
put
damage
an end
to
to
him.
And I'm
So
back
the
to
green
myself.
That green one there is still alive?
Yeah, this one right here, he's still alive.
I damaged that one earlier too.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I'm doing
Let me
it to him
rephrase
again.
that. He was alive. He just dropped down to the ground.
Opening straight for this guy. Oh wait, and then I take a 5 foot step back.
Why would you take a 5-foot? No, never mind.
Okay,
Andrew, it's your
that's
move.
I step here behind this one and attack it with my rapier.
The flanking bonus. You hit! It felt that blow, but no sneak attack.
Alright, but I'll attack with my claw then.
Yeah. No hit. It definitely scrapes against the shield, and it defends itself.
Alright.
And now it's the these guys' turn. He actually just goes over to his ally and rummages through for a potion.
Doesn't that, I don't know, provoke an attack of...
5
Oh wait,
foot
no.
step,
5 foot step.
and heals himself up a bit. Yeah, it does not like being fucking injured by everybody. This one's fighting a guard, and dealt some damage. Another guard. It did nothing, and this guy's actually not fighting the same guard, and does nothing. The masters takes a step over to you and just tries to kill you. That's a hit,
Ooh.
and that's a blow.
Okay. My buff spell does put my AC up to 18, by the way, but it's still hit. I mean, I'd still hit regardless.
Okay, just please make note of that. This guy moves over to here and then ends his turn.
Hey, do you think you can help out the other guards?
The guards are currently fighting the Cabal warriors, and Notai's killing them off. Abraxas, it's your move. You're currently not looking too well.
5-foot step, and I'm going to hit myself with the Cure Light spell. And that will be my turn, so I can actually try to last.
Oh, that's right. You were attacked by a Cabal. Oh, damn. He was supposed to do a second attack, but I forgot to do it. Natai, it's your move.
All right, make one more attack.
I gotta remember to start doing these second attacks.
Do you want him to make the second attack on me or no?
That would be an 18 with my +1 to hit.
He's still standing, but you can see he's barely alive.
How much health does that guy have?
He had a surprisingly lot of health when I rolled for it.
Alright, my turn?
Amon's turn.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm going to run over here and grapple this guy.
You're going to grapple him.
Yes.
Okay. Make a grapple check and I'll make my own one.
Where is it? Grapple. Wait. Is there a grapple around here? Is it skills?
It should be under your base attack.
Base attack. Shit, touch, flat foot, mobile. Oh, there it is. Grapple check.
Yeah, right near where you put your feet. Yeah, you do not succeed. Angelic, it's your move.
Alright, I run into the trees here. Is this one facing to Emanon?
He's got a 360 degree.
I just tried to grapple it.
Yeah, he generally can see all around him though. But you can try
Well, would he know that I was... Okay.
You can try a stealth check. But he does favor him. Who's doing that?
Not from my end.
Yeah, you do not hide from him. He knows where you are. Keeping a steady eye on you.
I walk behind him and attack him with my rapier.
Okay, move to attack roll.
With flank. Nope.
Nope. Yeah,
And then I attack with my claw.
he just moves out of the way as your blade comes through. And again, he just moves out of the way. Okay. This guy, feeling confident, comes back over here to try and stab the guy. Fails to do so.
Nope.
This guy, having enough with the guard, goes over there. These two are trying to kill. That another guard falls. This guy is attacking Abrexis. The civilians have basically gotten all the way over here and just hiding now. And no, that never hit. Another 5-foot step. He hits for 4 damage. God damn it. I will just adjust it myself. That second one just crit. What's your AC?
18.
No, Abraxas.
Yes, his AC is 18. I remember him saying that.
I'm sorry. Back. Oh, got hit.
Braxis, what is your AC?
18.
You just took 4 damage.
4. Okay.
And another one just crit, and the second sword just critted you.
Okay.
13 damage.
Okay.
Someone needs to help him.
Help
And
who?
you took 2 damage, Amon.
Understood.
And then the second attack is coming and misses. So the short sword just comes and goes wide. Abraxas, it's your move. You're being ganged up on.
Oh, there's 2 of them there now?
Yeah. The one on the bottom, which is the weaker one and barely alive, and the other one, which is the leader in charge. Well, one of the leaders. And it's the one who's been nearly killing you.
Let's see.
5-foot step and then kill the bottom one.
Yeah, but then I'm gonna get one shot, so I'm gonna have to hope they roar. I'm gonna take a 5-foot step.
Don't worry, Natai's gonna kill one of them.
Heal myself again, and hopefully I can actually, hopefully I can stay up for one more round.
The Qualls Master seems to be doing quite a bit. I'm gonna assume now it's Natai's turn. Mike?
Yep. So.
Oh, you're not gonna go help your friend?
Oh, help. I just got back. I went to get a drink.
Oh yeah, the Braxis is nearly dead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the one guy you were killing before walked over to help kill him, and the guy you just hit just died. And why do I keep getting rid of those people?
So, does a 19 hit?
Yeah, 19 killed the guy you were after. You were targeting.
Okay.
Wait, did I get attacked 4 times that round?
No. You got attacked like 3.
Because it says spear attack, long sword, long sword, long sword.
That last one was not against you.
Okay.
It was versus Amon's. Yeah, the last 2 was versus Amon.
Which one?
Okay.
And now it's Amon's turn. Yeah, you can check right before the second number, it shows the person's AC. The person who was targeting. That provokes 2 attacks of opportunity.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. I see my name 4 times.
The first one does not hit. The second one does not hit. And you can move freely. Let's see.
Attacking the one at the bottom, swinging my side.
Oh yeah, one was to confirm a critical.
Oh, okay.
Attacking the bottom one. The guy with 1 HP just collapsed to the ground.
Attacking the guy at the top with a touch attack.
That hits.
Go.
Yeah, he felt that.
Damn it, and we still have one more rampaging over there.
Well, actually, he's fighting the guard. And nearly killed him, and the guards nearly killed him. I should have actually dealt damage to him by now. The guard actually dealt some damage to him. So, Andrelik, it's your move.
Alright, I take a 5-foot step over here behind this guy. Go for an attack with my rapier.
He's watching you.
I know, but I get flanked.
No, you don't. Oh, right, behind him. And that does not hit.
Alright, and I attack with my claw attack.
Damn.
That does not hit.
Should have went for the other guy.
Yeah, and that guy who you just left alive just failed to stab you, and that one failed to do anything. This one, what's his intelligence? Yeah, he's going to take a 5-foot step to try and kill Abraxas.
God damn it.
That failed. Another attack. That misses.
Nice. Thankfully, finally, he missed.
Yeah, you have.
Wait,
you have an
is
18.
that-
Yeah, because my buff spell.
Oh, right.
That and also the fact that that second attack was like -5 because second attack. This one, he can't attack Natai, but he can attack Angelic for 6 damage. That still hits even if it was a -5. For 4 damage. Angelic just took 10 damage. Rexus, your turn.
All right. I'll take a 5-foot step. That way, hope my ally can flank with me next turn. And I'm going to try to finally cut this fucker in half.
Yeah, he's really after you. He wants to make sure you go down before moving on.
16 AC?
No.
Okay.
Natai?
Oh, Natai's turn.
I've been very ineffective.
Did I freaking...
I'm
Yeah, these guys are weighting a lot of armor. Yeah, you guys actually...
Are these just one hit die kobolds?
They seem to be a lot stronger than any kobold you've ever faced.
Alright.
The ones that you've killed, the weaker ones, you can tell are just so much stronger. The 3 unique ones that are green, you can tell are a lot stronger than normal.
You could try to kill the smaller ones first, make it easier to deal with the bigger ones.
Well, one was just basically one-shot by Amon when he did like 38 damage.
Not one shot. It was still alive. I had to do another touch attack just to finish it off.
Yeah, if it lived, it would have been able to heal itself, but no, you just killed it. Why do I see 3 attacks?
Because I tried to attack and my computer was being an asshole. I don't know how one of them turned up as a 0. I don't have a negative to attack, so...
I'm just gonna go with none of those hit, even if no matter what I do it with.
Okay.
Yeah. None of those would have hit.
Well, the 15 would have been an 18, actually, because the +1 for being above and +2 for flanking.
Nope, still wouldn't have made it.
18 doesn't hit? Oh.
No. This guy's wearing a lot of armor, and it's Amon's turn. That hits for that paltry 3 damage.
Again?
And that hits for that horrifying 13 damage.
Thank you,
Interlink.
touch 8.
What?
Alright.
Its touch AC is far lower than its actual AC.
I'm getting annoyed at all this missing, so I'm going to use negative energy conduit.
You just do a burst and just deal like what, 1d4 plus Constitution damage?
Yeah, so that's 5 damage to both of them.
Did anyone ever make a knowledge check on these guys?
You know they're Cabals, and they'll just be a lot tougher than normal Cabals.
I'm just wondering how many hit dice they have.
Can you make that kind of check on these things?
Well, knowledge arcana, if you got high enough. 10 plus hit die. I don't have knowledge arcana, though.
No, it's knowledge arcana for kobold. I thought it was nature. I have ranks in arcana.
They are draconic creatures.
Okay, I'll try arcana then.
When it's
Am
your
I
turn,
able
the
to
warrior's
attack
turn.
after using that?
This one's just
Okay.
gonna heal himself again.
Which one?
The one that Andrlik just freaking tried to kill.
Well, I did ask if I could attack as well, but just not.
No, that's a standard action to activate. Actually, I think that's a standard action. I don't remember. You should have this stuff noted down somewhere.
All right, I got an 18 in my knowledge arcana check of kobolds.
You have to do it on your turn.
No.
I just want to know if a sleep spell will work.
Probably.
All effects on 4 hit dice. Well, if they have more than 4 hit dice, it will work on them.
Freaking hell, load. Let's see. That one's going to take a potion and heal himself freaking all the way to max. That was negative. That should have been positive. Okay, there we go. This one is going to actually, he injures the guard and kills the last guard before moving up to about here. Then it's Cabal Masters. Amon, Abraxas, attack of opportunity.
Sweet.
He botched his attack and fumbled too much for him and left him completely open. So much so, he gets hit by hopefully two. Oh my god, that failed.
Oh, we can attack of op? Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Okay.
when they get natural ones on an attack will provoke attack.
And
of
I get a flanking bonus, so that should help. So there we go, 15 and 9 for a 24 AC.
You hit.
Finally did something.
How much damage?
Well, damage.
And then damage is 7 and 6, 13 damage.
13 damage. Ooh, that's a lot. Okay, he can't do what he wants to do now, so he's just going to try and stab again. For like a 20 to hit.
I thought your turn ended when he botched.
No,
Yep.
he still attacks.
Oh.
That's
Oh,
a new roll.
Yeah. He gets 2
Down.
attacks per turn. He just...
6 damage. Alright.
Good one to remember.
So no, he did
And
6
the other
damage.
one is going to try and kill Andrlik.
What? The other? Oh, right. The other
There's
one.
still one over here, and he stabs Andrlik. Actually, that's one would be an 18, so it still hits. Andrlik, do you have any health left?
Which one is attacking?
You just took a total of 14
14.
damage.
That wasn't the question. Which one is attacking?
This one.
Is it the green one that's attacking? Okay, if it's the green one, I'm going to use my Cloak of Shadows to blink over this direction.
Okay, yeah. So you're going to dodge the first attack or the second one?
The second one.
Okay, yeah. You're just going to blink. He just stabs at thin air, not having the means to injure you. He does nothing, so you don't take any damage from that second hit. Abraxas, your move.
Okay, I'm going to look up this spell real fast. Oh, yeah, I'm better off just making an attack roll. Oh boy, let's hope I can hit again. 14 AC that time,
Nope.
even with the flanking bonus. Okay.
And that's it?
That's Emanon I'm fighting with.
Yeah.
You say you speak of Bizzle, don't you?
I don't think he does. I think it's Andrlik, which is over here.
Oh.
And it's Natai's turn.
Okay, one more. Well, I'll try something. Take a 5-foot step back and use my sleep spell-like ability on the gray one there for a 12 will save.
What's the? I believe you said there was a minimum hit dice it had, maximum it had to have.
4.
This one has more than 4 hit dice.
All right, that's what I was looking for before.
Abraxas never did that check.
Okay. I guess that's the end of my turn then. Well, it would affect both of these guys because it's not just one target. Does the other guy have less than 4 hit dice?
He has 4 hit dice.
All right, well, it could affect him then if he fails a will save.
Let's see. I got man. Save. 4 will save.
Then he falls asleep.
Well, actually, I thought no. Don't they do like a certain amount of hit point damage, and if they reach past what they have, they go to sleep?
Nope. If they fail a will save, they fall asleep.
Okay, so the save is that it. Okay, yeah. Okay, so he's asleep. Freaking hell. Which one marks it as sleeping?
Keep him alive. Keep that one asleep alive.
Okay, that one's it.
We need information.
Okay. Amon, your move.
See if I can finish this thing off. Damn.
It gets an attack of opportunity. And deals 8 damage to you.
Ouch.
That goes through your temporary hit points.
Alright. And then I'll try my touch attack again.
Yep. And that one most certainly hits and deals a freaking it's a lot. He shows to be heavily injured. It does not look well. Anderlick, it's your move.
Alright, I'm going to attempt to move silently behind these guys.
One guy sees you and just yeps at you.
Which one? How would he see me?
He was running in that direction. He just saw the smoke leave over to your current location.
Try to
Well,
kill
then
that.
can I roll for
Should be a bit easier.
just walk around here and attack it with my rapier.
No.
Of course.
Nice try though, but none. Oh, that one actually kills him. You just rake it across his head and then he drops right after the blow. The sleeping one is the actual one that's actually keeping track of him. He cannot wake himself up, so he gets to do nothing. He moves over to here to kill Anderlick once and for... Would you want to dodge that attack?
Yeah. I'll just blink over in this direction.
He cannot actually chase you this turn, so... That's his entire turn. This one is actually taking a potion, because he does not feel like dying.
And how much health?
Oh my god, he just took out one of his no, that's actually negative. Yeah, he did not heal himself a lot. Abraxas, your move.
Okay.
That was actually supposed to do more, and failed miserably.
I'm gonna see if I can finally cleave him in half. With a 15 that time.
No.
I think I've rolled 7 or less except for the one attack I hit with.
Is that all your turn?
And I just start cursing under comment because I'm frustrated. I've been completely ineffective.
Not tying.
Alrighty. I will take a 5-foot step and attack this guy. I don't know how I got a 0.
Neither do I.
Doesn't make any sense. This says I rolled a 19. Can I try that again?
I think, no, your critical is 19.
So was that a 20 then? Obviously something is wrong.
I don't know what you do for your attack.
Can I re-roll it?
Yeah, just re-roll that.
At least that's something.
And that is still not it, even if you added +3. You're going to have to, after this session, look over your thing to see why it's doing that.
I'm just using the standard macro that comes with the character sheet.
Yeah, which is why I'm wondering what the freak's going on. Either way, it's now Amon's turn. That one guy is barely alive, even with the potion he drank. That was supposed to save... Oh, no, that guy. He's still alive. That potion kept him alive. That potion was not... There we go. That blow dealt a deep gash in his back. He seems to be barely hanging... Let me rephrase that. He was hanging on. He just drops to the ground. Dead. Would you like to move?
And then I move here.
Over to sleeping.
Just gonna keep moving this time.
Okay, Andrlik.
Alright, I run up here to the sleeping guy as well. And attempt to attack him with my...
He's sleeping!
And?
Oh, if you want him dead,
No.
just state you're doing that and he dies.
Wait. Leave him alive. We need... Oh my god.
Well, Andrlik just murdered him.
Really?
We're evil characters. Murdering is what we do.
Now the only person we can
Not
talk
necessarily.
with this guy.
Sometimes you also want to lie, cheat, and steal.
Yeah.
And he's going to take a 5-foot step to try and kill Andrlik.
I'll blink again.
He's going to attempt to attack Natai in the air. And misses. He's just too far away. Even though he swings his blade in your direction.
How many people are still alive again?
There's a group of civilians and about 0 guards besides you.
Braxis, do you think you can heal yourself?
Yeah, I can use my wand now.
You don't have any healing spells left?
No, I don't have, I'm out of first level spells, so I gotta use my wand now. So, I just bought the wand to cure light. It's not bad. I had to heal myself for a little bit.
Alright then, Natai, it's your turn.
Okay. Let's see.
Wait, Andrew, did you just poof there?
Do what?
When you teleported to dodge the attack, did you teleport there?
Yeah.
Never mind, I'm not going to deal with it. Well, actually, he would have been... Oh, never mind. That still misses.
Even as a 16?
No. I'm on.
Grappling him. We need this guy alive. We need to find the last one killed himself, and then there's no.
You have to
I was gonna
12.
kill himself.
The last one killed himself? Oh, yeah, that's right.
You successfully grappled this guy. Now Andrelik's turn.
I'll walk over in front of him and take his weapons.
You can't do that. You'd have to attempt to disarm him.
What do I need to roll for that then?
Shit. I don't know what disarming does. Didn't think anybody would actually ever do it. Okay, as a melee action, you may attempt to disarm your opponent. If you do so with a weapon, you knock your opponent's weapon out of their hand and to the ground. Okay, first off, you will provoke an attack of opportunity from the target you are trying to disarm.
Yeah. Try that when I'm still grappling him.
I'm going to say he can't do it while you're grappling him. So, just attack of opportunity. I mean, just attack him.
I have to attack.
Yeah, you attack him, and he attacks just to try to defend.
Would it count as flanking since he's holding on to him there?
Yeah, add the flanking. His roll is higher, and you do not successfully knock the weapon from his hand. You also do not deal damage because you're specifically trying not to. He cannot also try it back because of, well, he's not able to. Okay, you want to try anything else?
Could I perhaps roll a sleight of hand to
No.
remove?
Not
No.
in combat.
All right. Well then,
Not like this.
that would be it then. Unless you wanted me to try with my claw to disarm it,
You can try it with your claw.
then I'll just go ahead and try it for this because it's all I really can do.
He succeeds.
All right.
Now it's his
Well,
turn,
then
and
that's
he's
it
going to
then.
attempt to break free. Amon, grapple check.
Understood.
He succeeds
Damn.
and breaks free, but cannot do much at all.
All right. Your turn.
Abraxas.
All right. Where's this guy right there? So let me see. How far is that?
35 feet.
I don't think. Let me double check and see if the spell has a range on it. Sorry.
This would have been a lot easier if you didn't kill the sleepy one.
At this point, he might just kill himself like last time.
If we tie him up, kill him though.
He won't be able to do much.
Alright, well, I cast the spell with a duration on it, and then I just
What's the spell?
blade of pain and fear.
Does what?
It's a melee touch attack to do damage, but I can't reach him this round, so I'll just move over here, and then next round, if he's still up, I'll use it on, or were we going to try to take him alive?
We're gonna try and take him alive.
Oh,
We need to know who the hell is sending these kobolds.
alright, in that case, who here's taking damage other than me?
I have
That's who are you're
Android.
Andrlik. Which you
Andrlik.
I
know
still have damage from the last fight.
Angelic, you're a living creature, aren't you, or no?
he takes damage from positive energy.
Okay, I'll use my wand of inflict. Then I'll get up my wand of inflict light wounds. Then and I'll start moving over.
Okay, not time.
Yes. Just one guy left, isn't it?
Yep, the last
Yeah.
kobold.
And I'm trying to take him alive. We need to know who the hell is sending these guys.
I'll use my charm person ability on him and tell him to just chill out, dude.
I believe he gets a will save.
Yep,
Yeah.
DC 12. Damn it.
Oh my god.
He got a natural 20.
Dude, chill.
Die! Amon, how did he get a natural 20? What's with all the natural 20s in this game?
Grr.
The engine must be broken for all these nat 20s. First, Andrlik goes crazy with the nats.
Grappling him again.
He makes an opposed grapple check. And succeeds. You fail to grapple
Oh,
him.
for the love of...
Angelic, it's your move.
I just sigh and attack him.
At this point, just kill the bastard.
Androlic's out of patience. He's just gonna.
You failed to hit him. He almost lazily steps to the side as you would try and stab him. That one scrapes along his shield. No, wait, scrapes along one of his blades. He attempts to stab you. And fails. Does a 24 hit?
Wait, deduct that.
It deducts 5, that's 19.
Well, is he attacking me a second time?
Yes. First time he missed,
Then I shut.
and the second time
And I blink away again. Good night, just kill the son of a gun, please.
That's like,
tired
what,
of using all these
3
charges
times
on
you've
this
had
son
to
of a gun.
blink?
Yes, that's 3 times. I'm tired of having to use this crap just so we can keep this guy alive.
You have only 2 uses left. Abraxas.
Okay,
So
okay, just kill this guy.
Okay, Angelic moved away, so... And then, Eminon, you're also an undead creature?
The 3 charges of those is a good payback for killing the one guy that couldn't do a damn thing.
Eminon, you're undead type too, aren't you?
Yes.
Okay, and then I'll use my Wand of Inflict Wounds on him to heal him up.
He's basically at full.
Oh.
Yeah, he's been healing himself with temporary hit points to block all the damage he's been taking.
Well, I'll still give him 5 back. I don't know if you're down some, then so be it. If it heals you to full, then it heals you to full. Just because I can't reach Angelic in 1 turn. Or could I?
Right.
And
Natai.
Yes.
Just kill this guy.
Yeah, you're still flying above the head and the only one who cannot be attacked. That misses. Even with the +3.
Okay.
Come on.
Well, I'll take a 5-foot step this way to be flanking for my next attack.
All right. At this point, screw it. We'll find out who's been sending these guys another time. Huh?
I'm not seeing it. Oh, there it is. Nope, not hitting. He just scrapes along his armor. That one hits him. He felt
Yes.
that blow. Angelic, your turn.
I'm gonna step over here to the left and attack with my rapier.
Okay,
Do I get flank on that or no?
no. If Natai was 5 feet to the left, you crit.
It-
What the freak is with these crits? That is not confirmed, but you still hit him. My God, what the freak is going on? No. It's his turn. And he's going to attempt to kill Angelic for the goddamn... Nope, that fails. Nope, that fails. He just tries to stab again, but misses with his stabby 6. Abraxas.
now I'll use the wand to heal Angelic since he's within range. That gives you 4 points of healing back.
Natai.
Yes. Attack again with a +3.
No. Come on.
This guy's taking a long time to die.
You guys are failing to hit this guy. Somehow. You did so well with the... No. You had the flanking bonus, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's still not enough.
Oh my god.
It hits.
Oh. Okay.
Touch AC of 11.
How low is this guy's touch AC?
11.
Really?
He has.
Okay.
He's relying completely on armor for defense. Armor does not help with touch attacks. Andrelic. No.
That's a miss.
20.
Are you-
You need to read 20.
I have to get a nat 20 to hit this guy.
No, you don't. You rolled a 14. That does not hit. But the Kabul misses and hit. No,
I'll
that's
shadow
still a miss.
blink.
That misses.
Oh, it's a miss.
Okay.
Yeah, -5 because I'm not doing the math right now. So, Abrexis, someone kill this guy or someone else drop. At this point, what the fuck? Abrexis, 5 feet step, inflict wounds on him. Please, someone kill him.
I'm actually going to heal my ally again. There we go. That time I give you 9. Like, I would attack, but I've been missing like crazy, so I'm better off just keeping you guys alive so you guys can kill him off at this point.
And it's
All
not
right.
time.
I give Angelique 9 points, and that's my turn.
Yep, not time.
Actually, can I do... Never mind. Oh, yeah, can I do a Knowledge Arcana now?
You can if you want. That takes a
Yeah.
standard action, though.
Oh,
A
does
little
it?
late now. I'm pretty sure it's a free action. It's just a matter of thinking.
Oh, yeah, just roll for it.
Okay.
That
Alright.
hits.
Yes, it does. That dealt a heavy blow along his sides.
About fucking time.
He's still
18.
standing.
18 Knowledge Arcana for Kobold.
It's 10 plus his hit dice.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you know he has 6 hit dice.
Okay.
6? No wonder it's taking so long to kill
Yeah.
this guy.
Yeah, this is a pretty big war party they sent after us.
Yeah, this guy is barely alive. Amon! So far, your touch attack has been the most successful.
Hits?
That's a hit, and he drops. Yay! You guys gain like 1,200 XP. Yay! You guys finally killed the freaking bastards. And with only about half the caravan party being killed. Wow. But the owner of the guy was, I can't believe this happened. How did this happen? Why did this happen?
Maybe you need to find more
you-
competent guards.
Because you take your caravan near kobold encampments.
There is none near here.
Well, apparently you're wrong.
Yes, that's good to know, but that won't bring my guards and people back to life.
I think our friend here can do it. I turn to Abraxas. He wants them brought back to life. I say with a wink.
Yeah, just give me some time, and yeah, I can do that. I can't do it right this
Oh
moment, but
my
eventually.
god,
I
please
can.
don't be a necromancer. I hate those things.
Oh, it's not a matter of necromancy. It's just a matter of saving up enough energy.
I think it's a
Line.
necromancy spell.
I can't.
Can't animate dead?
No, it's a 3rd level spell. So
Really?
So yeah.
I thought it was lower level for clerics.
Let me see. You said
I thought it was like a 1st level spell for clerics.
animate dead.
No. That one is I don't know for 3.5, but for 5e, it's a 3rd level spell.
Yeah, animate dead. Cleric 3, Death Domain 3, Sorcerer Wizard 4.
Ah, okay, that's what I was thinking of.
Did you realize doing necromancy stuff is illegal here?
I'm chaotic evil, and I serve the Lord of Death, and I intend to raise an undead army to overthrow these rules and establish my own, so my character doesn't care.
You're also trying to remain hidden for the time being.
Yeah. But out here, if I was to raise dead and there was no witnesses,
You would have
I
to kill
should
the
be
entire
fine.
cavern guard and fail your current objective, which is
Chaotic
transporting-
evil often forgets things like that and doesn't care. That's why they're sometimes referred to as chaotic stupid.
Yes.
Let's just get this caravan back, go to where they need to go, get the XP, and then just figure out what to do from there.
We can long rest now because that'll be enough time. So
All
heal
right.
if you need to.
Heal up all the way, you mean?
It's currently, I think it would be your number of hit dice you have would be number of hit points you get.
Okay, so I'll just roll one of my D4.
No,
you
I
mean
mean,
roll hit?
no,
Okay.
you don't roll the hit dice. You just get the number back.
So I just get 4 points back?
That's the number of hit dice. Then yes, I think that's how we established it.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't even know what the book rule is for that anymore. I just know the way I do it.
That's how the book does it for the actual game. It does the number of
Okay.
hit dice you have is how much you get back. I added the short rest thing just to give you guys better healing.
I
Alright
think we
then.
should. I think when we reach town, we should talk about these kobolds.
During the next day, though, currently understaffed with the caravan, you managed to make it to the to the town to complete your mission. I just have to figure out which one it was again. Let's see, it was that one. Where did I put it? Yeah, you guys don't make any kind of contact of any kind during the next several days.
We get some XP?
You got 1,200 from that combat,
Okay.
but you have not yet completed your mission until you turn it in, which is transporting the people.
How many more miles do we have to transport them?
You made it.
Okay.
It took you a total of 2 days travel. I mean, 3 days travel from the start to finish.
Okay.
And there is the town of, it's like Zoc, I think it was. No, Fossa.
Oh yeah, one more thing. By the guild standards, how would they rate those kobolds we fought?
As you're as you're leaving though, as the caravan is heading off to do their own thing and you're leaving, the guild leader hands you a letter and says give it to the guild and they'll take care of the rest.
Let's go do that then.
Yeah.
The guild would be... It's not hard to find. It's just around here. But as you're entering the town, though, you see a lot of festives are going up. Like hangers, balloons. I don't know everything that goes up in the... Yeah, essentially everything looks like it's a festival is being set up in town.
I look at the others and say, do you know what's going on?
Amon, you're from this town.
Huh? Seriously? Oh, okay.
Yes, you
What do I know?
It's the yearly festival. Yes, you would easily know all this about that. It's the yearly festival for celebrating magic, basically. There's also a magical competition which will be hosted soon,
Nice.
and the winner gets prizes. Otherwise, it's just a joyous time for everyone in the town. You guys, what do you want to do? Turn in your quest for the guild? Or go...
Yes, turn in the quest and then go gamble someplace.
Yeah, I'm going to turn in the quest and then talk about those kobolds.
Okay, if you arrive at the guild and you turn in the quest, the guild leader asks for the letter from the client.
And I give it to him.
Okay, actually, when you enter, it's actually an orc, and it greets you. Good day. I forgot to add that. I'm
For
horrible.
the horde.
For the
We
horde.
wish to turn.
He looks actually pretty nice.
We wish to turn in a quest.
What?
We wish to turn in a quest.
Okay. He looks over the guild, over the letter. There's not a lot of good things in this letter about your group. Losing half a
Yeah,
cavern
well,
is...
I don't think
Yeah, losing half a cavern group is not good.
Yeah, but I don't think we were supposed to run into so many kobolds on the way in.
Yeah, the letter does note that, and that is very odd. We'll have to set out a group to investigate that matter. These are troubled times when even kobolds pose threats. Either way, you did technically speak in, so here's your reward of 10 gold pieces. And you get 200 XP for the group.
I'm gonna tell this guy, I risked my life against an invasion of kobolds for 10 gold.
It was an F rank.
Yes, you did.
It was the lowest rank quest for your group. Literally the lowest.
And we had kobolds sick upon us.
You never
10
searched
gold.
the kobolds. They had some nice stuff on them.
That's true. No, we didn't.
Did we?
No, you guys never searched the kobolds. You just left them.
Shit. Wait, if we were, when did that happen?
A day ago.
When did the a day ago? Shit.
Not the brightest people.
We usually do that though.
Do you guys want to end it here for this week while I set up things for the town?
Sure.
Alright then, I'm going to end it here then.
Sure.
Thank you all for joining, and I will see you all... Actually, I don't think I'll be hosting next week. Because it is Christmas Eve at that time.
Oh yeah. I wouldn't be able to make it anyway because I'll be traveling and I can't bring my laptop.
Alright then, in 2 weeks we'll meet again.
All right.
Alrighty.
Alright then, bye everyone!
See ya.
Bye.